it's Uncle Joe Hikes. We're up here at 106, right across the North Carolina line from Georgia, heading toward Highlands, North Carolina. This is where the Bartram Trail crosses, and what we're going to do is go across the street there and head up to the top of Scaly Mountain. I hear you, it's quite the view, and it's not a very long hike, but it's something I wanted to do, so let's go check it out. All right, here we go. Like all good trails, this one starts with a climb up these steps. Alrighty. I didn't say anything about the summit, but that's where we'll go. It's a nice little rocky area there, but you really got to watch your blazes. In this case, they're going to be yellow. Keep an eye on them. There's switchbacks right off the bat, which we'd expect. It's nice though being in this tunnel out of the sun. Sassafras right off the bat here. Got some more right there. So we've gone from a laurel tunnel to a rhododendron tunnel. So it's a nice dry wash here. Pretty steep. I imagine when it's raining heavy. That's something to see right there. A little bit cooler under here, which is nice. So you got a fork here with no sign. But there's our blazes. I don't know where that goes, but stay with your blazes. Dark under here a little bit. First bit of flowing water. It's not really coming from here. Must be another stream. There we go, footbridge. I cut some limbs off of it apparently at some point. There you go. This seems to come out of nowhere, don't it? You can hear the water trickling back there. We're still heading up. Lots of zigzags in this area, but I gotta tell you, you're in a tunnel for so much of this. It's really a pleasure to hike. It really is. I don't know what the rest of the trail is going to be like, but the first mile or so is just awesome. I just heard some kind of unusual animal. It's like a bird of some sort of call. Well, it could be a couple of branches rubbing together. Thought I'd stop and keep listening. Oh well. And they waiting on me in a few minutes, scare me again. There we go. Beautiful. It's a lot of low brush, weeds rather, growing out on the trail. Oh, right above me, I didn't even see more azaleas. Wow. Nice. I don't like hiking through stuff encroaching like this because of the possibility of ticks. So one thing I do when I have both trekking poles in my hand is I'll keep them out in front of me and just swat anything out in the trail, grass, weeds. There's a tick perched out on the end of one of these. You got a good chance of knocking him down. It's something I do. I've kind of made a habit of it. So I kind of do it sometimes without thinking. But anything you can do. That might be the perfect place to sit and take a break right there. No snakes around. Don't mind if I do. I'm only 7/10 of a mile in, but the climbing's not real bad at all, but it is enough that you're going to feel it. You're going to want to probably take a little break, get some water. A lot of sassafras up here. I'm seeing was the one run little stalk here. I can look out down through there and see some out in the sun. So this is an area that's really got a lot of sassafras growing in it. It's just kind of cool right behind me. So I guess one reason why I look out for it so much is somebody finally showed me how to tell what it is. And when I was a kid, my cousin Dexter spent a lot of time in the woods. He suffered a lot of issues and struggled with schizophrenia his whole life, but it seemed like going to the river and walking the woods and stuff did a lot for him. He knew a lot about the woods, and he was the only person in the family I ever really heard that could go find sassafras. He knew where it was growing in the woods, which in the Florida flatwoods, I don't know how prolific it really is. I didn't know to look for it when I was a kid. I didn't know what to look for, but he could find it. He knew where it was. He knew where the spots were, and of course he'd bring root back for his mom and make sassafras tea, which they say not to do anymore. So it's always been I've always had kind of a family tie to it. So it's just, it's just one of those things, and I think when you can find something like that you can relate to in that way, it just makes coming out here not only more fun but more special, more important. So I kind of have a tie to sassafras in my family, so it's just something I always think about and look for, and it's kind of fun to look for it because sometimes you find it all over the place. You're like, wow, it's everywhere, and then you may hike a section where it's incredibly scarce if it's there at all. So it's kind of elusive, like a bear or something. But anyway, we're gonna get back to it and get up to the top of this mountain and see if we can't look out into the far distance. They say the view up there is amazing, so they better not be wrong, because I'll look every one of them up on the internet and tell them a thing or two. Okay, right after our little sitting perch, we've got another fork. But right here on this tree, we've got a blaze, so we're going to take it right. Alright, we're heading into an exposed area here. Oh my goodness, look at the laurels. Well, walked right by them. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Just awesome. Yeah, we're going across. We can see a little bit of a view out there. We're making our way through this brush. Lots of blooms. This is just beautiful. Love this. Well, here's a little offshoot, which clearly is going to a overlook here. Work my way out. There you are. Wow. That should be Raven. I could be wrong. Well, I believe it to be. That's the second highest peak in Georgia. I don't see the observatory on top, but it isn't a real tall one, so it'd be a little hard to see from here probably. I got a feeling that's probably it. Just going by my vantage point. Runoff running right through here. Imagine a good downpour. This section is just a stream. So after hiking up what was largely a stream bed, it was running dry, of course. It was dry. Come out into a regular trail. Some of the reviews, I think, said that you might run into some water, but we've been so dry lately, we didn't run into anything like that. So just some moisture. There we go. This may be where the other trail comes in. I'll have to look at the map. So as you get ready to summit, or get closer up here, you'll start seeing the exposed rock. Luckily we got some blaze here to follow. That tree really loves that rock. We're still heading up, and look at there. Look at those laurels. Oh, they're just gorgeous. some kind of outcropping. Here we are. Follow these blazes. It's a little hazy out, but yeah. Beautiful. Alright. Can't see behind. I was under the impression we'd have a 360, but this may not be the very, very top. GPS track goes on a little bit further. Still a beautiful view. This is a nice spot. Look at that. Not 360, but almost 180. Amazing. There's actually some rhododendron blooming up here. These are awfully short-leafed rhododendron, though. But that's what it looks like, rhododendron. Some of these flowers have already come and gone. So if you keep going, that starts the descent. So clearly this is your final view, I would assume. But it's gorgeous. Well worth it. Good place for a break. Awesome. Alright, so we're packing up, getting ready to head back. We can see from the map, I took a look, that obviously that's looking out toward Mount Albert. One of those humps, Standing Indians back there somewhere, that's all the southern Nantahala out there. And then AT is going to blast through and over those ridges and then head out a little bit further that way. And over here, that should be Raven. So yeah, beautiful place to sit and have a break, I tell you what. It's just gorgeous. As we make our way back, we do still get some views. Make our way across the rock face here. It's beautiful. Highly recommend this hike, especially when it's dry, because the little runoff bed was completely dry, so it's a good time to be here. Keep in mind, late May you're going to get some good flowers. Probably mid-May would have been perfect that way, but we saw some good flowers. Still some laurel blooms popping up here, which is just awesome. Saw these blooms on the way up a minute ago, and they're just epic. Alright, we just came down the most difficult. And that's the intersection, of course. That's a section that goes back to, I guess it's Turtle Drive. This is the way we came up. We kind of have to go that way. That's where we're parked. That's it. Alright, making our way down this washout. Washout! Come back down. Along where these flowers are. It's so beautiful. Good to see them. Just great. Still working our way down the mountain. We're back at our sitting rock. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to adjust my shoes. And a bit more water. So we just came that way. We're going to do this side trail that we saw earlier when we were coming up. And I believe this is going to take us to the waterfall that is in the comments on all trails. So let's see if we can see our walls. Oh, we see something right ahead. I don't think it'll be flowing big because it's so dry, but it's doing something. Oh yeah. Oh, this is awesome. Wow. Wow, that's awesome. And the trail is literally up there. This is right below that footbridge. Somebody's got a cairn there. And keep an eye on that cairn, you never know. Beautiful. Gorgeous. There's some yellow out here. Saw some purple flowers earlier too. Yeah, making our way down. We can hear the highway. See the cars rolling through. Getting close. Getting closer. Back again. Hello, buddy. Hate to disturb you, but I gotta get by. Back at Old Silver. New Silver. Bartram to Scaly Mountain done. Highly recommend this hike. You're in a tunnel for so much of it. Great summertime hike, definitely. Really good hike. A little bit of climbing, but not too bad. So, yeah, this is a good time of year. We got to see some flowers, which is really, really nice. All right, time to get some petals.